Today in this video we are going to find out what's inside these ancient cities and what makes them so impressive. Like this are so many things. Like this ancient city that I found is down inside of water like this. You can see the statue of Warden is like literally down inside of water, completely under the water. And what is that? Wait a minute guys. As you all can see, there is a skeleton skull inside of the ancient city. And yet, I am not the one who placed it there. It was naturally generated. I am not the one who has made this. Okay, as you can see, I just found that there is a skeleton skull. So now I have to give you all the seed of the world, and you can see the coordinates are on the screen. And soon I will show you all the seed. And to get this, you have to turn on all the experiments of your game. That's very important to generate ancient cities. So you can see this city is completely under the water, like these warden face statues like thing. You see, I'm in the spectator mode, spectating the cities, and I just found that there was a skeleton skull, and you can see there are so many things around the city you can find out, which are not looking that much natural, but here they are naturally generated. Like you can see there are so many magma blocks and these, and you can find diamonds too. It's not really a rare things. These are the ancient cities which generates there nearby, and I just lost the city, I guess. There it is. Okay, I can see this. There's the city. Back to the city, I guess. As we all know, we can right now go through the walls because we are in spectator mode. And there we are back in the place where we find the skull. You can see there is a skull found. I found this skull here near these shrines and all. I don't know if these spawn naturally in the game. They are the hardest to obtain. One of the hardest to obtain objects in the game. I just generated a new world and just got this. And if you all want to know, this is the seed. Negative. You can read this. Negative 18, 41, 56, 96. Yeah, this is the seed, and you have to run all the experiments to make this work. Let's resume the game, and you can see on the screen these are the coordinates of the skull: negative 638, negative 37, and 57. You can see there used to be soul fire on those soul soils, but there is not, because they are completely under the water, so the fire cannot be generated. Or if it was generated, then it was extinguished by the water. You can see there are some pillars like generations here. There is some sort of this warden shrine, which looks like warden's head, actually, like a wide open warden head. But the ancient cities in Bedrock edition are quite different from those which generates in the Java edition. And yes, you can see I just found this. This chest is completely surrounded by different blocks and is under the ground. You can see I just created this world, join in there to find, just to look at how an ancient city looks like. And this is what I found. You can see there are these warden face statues like thing, giant walls made of wool, but there's nothing like the redstone components or scattered around the cities, under the cities. Like Java edition, there's nothing like that. Like you can see, this looks like a shrine completely dedicated to the warden. And this city is very much too big or too large to explore, and this is the giant warden head. You can see this is his face, mouth, and those two on the sides that looks like a cup handle, they are just nothing else than the skull sensors that are on his head. Yes, this is how. These are the warden head like things here all around. and there are few of them drowned. I mean, completely under the water, and the city is under the water. The city is also in little underneath the water, and you can see there are corridors here, completely covered here. There are a bunch of things like there are pillars and many other features like that. You can see there are bubble columns like things scattered all around the ancient city. And as we all know, you can see there are a few dominoes generated there. Let's go back here. You can see there are a few glow squids and all. But the thing that make me think is this: that skull, how did it reach there? No. This is what I'm thinking right now is like how did the skull reach there? And you can see there are corridors made up of wool and there's nothing underneath them. Like some people say there are the stone components in Java edition, there are the stone components underneath these, but there's nothing like that here. And there is another shrine created to Warden and nothing underneath this one too. You can see the spectator mode is just newly added in the Bedrock Minecraft, and this is how it works. Completely just like Java edition, but they should have hardcore mode too, so that the Bedrock edition creator could also upload 100 videos just like Java videos. And there are a few of these structures generated here. Water streams flowing all the way. This is something that is not what I am getting. This looks like a warden head, and those walls look like they are the skull sensor on his head. You can see there's a skull catalyst and skull shaker, which summons the warden. And even more of these shrines like thing. As I told you before, there's nothing underneath them like Java edition. They should add them in these editions too. There are some giant pillars covered in these skull blocks and all. And there are a bunch of candles. If you want, you can farm them from it. You will get enough for the rest of your Minecraft journey. You can see there are so many caves connected here and there already. And just get back into the water around our ancient city. Like Mojang should add feature whenever the player is in spectator mode, they should get a permanent night vision. That would be really helpful to look around. There are giant mountains of different type of rocks, and underneath them is our ancient city. And this is the largest Minecraft structure ever added in the game. You can see we are back to the place where we find the skull last time, and now this generates naturally inside of these ancient cities. As I show you this, there is the seed and the coordinates of this. Just as you can see, there is skull that ended naturally inside Minecraft's ancient cities, which is quite a bit different from normal, but yes, they do regenerate here. Now you can see these cities are quite much too big, so you cannot properly find them out. Like this one is completely under the water. Let's try going back to the ground, like flying all the way out of the ground. Like you can see, there is a mine shaft also. I just found one. This looks nice. Let's keep on going up and see, and there we go, we are out on the ground, back on. Now let's just, you can see there are so many caves generated here. So this is it for today's video. Hope you all enjoyed watching this one. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, share this video, and thanks for watching.